Hey you guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mink and this is Mink's Kinks. And shout out to y'all because we have made it to the end of Minksmas, which means today is Christmas Day. So Merry Christmas to those of you who celebrate the holiday, and happy holidays to everyone who doesn't celebrate Christmas, who celebrates something else, who is just in the holiday spirit. Okay, so happy holidays to all of you. I hope that you guys had a safe and happy holiday and happy new year, and I can't wait to see what 2024 has in store for the channel. Okay, so for today's video, as you clicked by the title, we're actually getting into some feminine hygiene. So if you know, feminine hygiene is very popular on my channel. So I have done Yoni Pearl reviews, I have done Victoria's Secret pink period panty reviews, and today we're doing another period panty review. This time we're actually talking about the Always Overnight period panties. And let me tell y'all, I have literally went through boxes and boxes and boxes of these period panties. So I have a lot of thoughts. So let's go ahead and get into it. First things first, if you're new around here, hey, my name is Mink. I do a lot of natural hair, book, beauty, lifestyle, all types of stuff, skincare, body care type of content, feminine hygiene, child. I do all types of stuff. So if you're interested in any of those things, definitely go ahead and hit that subscribe button, join our Kink Crew fam, and definitely leave me a comment down below so that I can personally welcome you, as well as leave me a comment and let me know if you have tried these period panties, because I have so many thoughts. So first, let's go ahead and talk about the obvious. This is the box. So the box comes in, so I believe with the Always period panties, there's only two sizes. So there's the small and medium, small and medium, small to medium. I did try that one. That was a little too snug for me. And so I got the medium and extra large, and this is definitely better. But if you're any bigger, I'm not really sure what's going on with Always and the sizing, because they need several more sizes. So in this box, it is only 7 period panties that you receive in the packaging. And I typically pick these up from literally kind of anywhere. You can get them from Target, you can get them from Walmart. I've seen them in Rite Aid. I believe I've seen them in CVS as well, but I typically pick them up from Target. So they are $7.99 for 7 pairs of the panties. So depending on your budget, it kind of depends on what you're looking for, but $7.99, it's okay. So of course, before we go ahead and get into how the period panties themselves work, I think it's kind of important for me to give you guys a little bit of a backstory on my health. So for me, I have medium flows. The cramps get real vigorous. I do have a bit of fibroid situations going on, like a lot of women do. And for me personally, I don't like tampons. I just have never really liked them. So I opt not to use them unless it's like a dire situation. So for me, like I said, I have used the Victoria's Secret pink period panties, and I do like those. I recommend getting them during the semi-annual sale because regularly priced, they're a bit much. And I typically use like pads. I'm more of a pad girl. So I actually have one more in this box, and I saved it literally for y'all so that y'all can see what these look like. And I will say, in comparison to like the Victoria's Secret period panties, I will try to post a pop-up so that you guys can see what those look like. These are definitely not the most flattering to sleep in. So me personally, I'm single and I live alone, so I don't be worried about what I look like. But if you are in a relationship, married, whatever, live with somebody, then these are definitely not the most flattering. So this is what these look like. Like I said, I get the size large to extra large, and in the top you guys can see it does have a good bit of give, so you are able to really stretch up in the top. Now the bottom does not have as much extendability. So to me, these look like diapers. Okay, they look like adult diapers to me. Like there's nothing special about these. So beware. What I will say though is that what I really like about these period panties is how y'all see all of this space here. So I know one of the things for me is that I'm not trying to mess up no sheets. If I leak or something overnight, sometimes the overnight pads are not thick enough or long enough to really cover the way that I need them to cover, which ends up with me destroying my sheets. Okay. and that is something that I have never experienced with these always overnight underwear. So I did go ahead and flip it inside out so that you guys would be able to see. So this is what it looks like. Here is the top, and then it goes all the way to the bottom, so you have so much room, so much coverage. And that is absolutely one of the pros for me. So let's go ahead and talk about pros with these period panties. So I only have 3 things on my list of pros. And the first one, like I said, is that the coverage is spectacular. I have absolutely never leaked. I've never felt uncomfortable. They just kind of work. Like it's honestly like an adult diaper. Like I've never had any issues with like anything getting on my sheets. I've never had any issues with trying to get stains out of my underwear or something. So that is something that I absolutely think is great. There is also no smell with these period panties. Now, I have had some other experiences, okay? But these, I have never had any sort of smell with these. Of course, you can't leave this on all day. It's not that type of situation. It's not like a trash bag and it's going to have something scented where it conceals all the smells. It's not something that you leave on all day, but you can leave it on for a good bit before it starts to, you know, feel like weighed down in that sense. And then the third pro for me personally is the comfort. So one of the things that I personally enjoy with period panties, whether it is from this Always brand or the Victoria's Secret one, I feel so much more comfortable. So it's like you're just kind of free bleeding. I know that sounds gross, y'all, but it is. It's like you're just letting everything come out. It's washing out of your system, and you don't have anything. There's no discomfort in that way. I'm extremely comfortable. It's like having on a regular pair of underwear. It's just very comforting in that way. And like I said, I opted to get the large, extra large, because I have that extra stretch. I know a lot of women such as myself deal with bloating when we are on our cycles. So for me, that extra little bit of give is very helpful. So unfortunately, my list of cons is a little bit longer than my list of pros. And the first thing that I have to say is this box is kind of expensive. So I told you guys this is $7.99 for 7. And in reality, it's about $1 or so each. So when you think about it, it's like, to me, a girl, Miss Mink, it is not that bad. But if you think about it, most people are on their period for 5 to 7 days. So it's not something that you would be able to use every day. I mean, I guess you could, but it's not something that I personally can use constantly. Not cost effective in that way for me. So for me personally, I tend to opt for these period panties specifically if it's a very heavy day, if it's a very crampy day and I'm just not really feeling it, I want to do the barest of minimums. That's when I opt for these. These are definitely like a special occasion type of situation, because these are pretty pricey. So since there's only 7, you could go through that in one cycle. So you definitely have to be careful about when you use these, or else you'll fly through them. My second one is that these are not flattering. Like, I showed you guys what these look like, and they just aren't flattering at all. And I can say now, comparing to the Victoria's Secret panties, which of course I will link up above, and I will put it in my description box as well so that you guys can check that out. The period panties from Victoria's Secret Pink look like panties. Like, they don't look like a diaper in the same way that these do. And like I said, I live alone, so it's not necessarily a problem I have while in the house. But I've even realized when going out in something like this, which I try not to do too often, but when I do go out in these period panties, it's kind of visible. You can see the lines, you can see the like bulkiness from the like diaper-ish effect, child. I don't know what to say, but you can kind of tell when you have this on. So I try to only wear these when I'm in the house. But again, if you have a significant other and you're embarrassed by these type of things, it's definitely on my list of cons for me. It's definitely on my list of cons. So the other thing that I have to say about these period panties is definitely something a little more superficial, but there is no front and back tags as to which way you put these period panties on. And when you hold it up, it looks like it's the same on either side, but from my experience, it's not. It works both ways. So if you put it on backwards or frontwards, child, whatever way you put it on, it does work. But for me, it is a little bit uncomfortable the other way, and that actually leads to my second con. That in between part where your thighs meet your vaginal area, they need to loosen that up. okay, because I typically wear a large in pants and I have the large extra large, and that in between tends to rub there for me, and it's a little bit uncomfortable. And being that they don't have another size, I don't think it's me at this point, y'all. I don't think it's me at this point. That is kind of a 2-in-1 type of con. That where your thighs meet that like vaginal area, it's kind of tight in that area, and I wish that that was still stretchy there, so you're not like having that fabric rub against the side of your thigh. That could be extremely irritating. I've had that happen for me, as well as those front and back labels will be so helpful, because a lot of times for me personally, I can tell when I have it on backwards, and I'll take it off and turn it around because it drives me nuts, and you could tell there's a difference. I have pushed through just to see if it still works, but for me personally, I wish that they did have front and back labels, especially because these are pretty pricey. So I wish that they had a little something to say, hey girl, this is the front, hey girl, this is the back. But yeah, you guys, that is day 7 of Minksmas. I wanted to come in and let you guys know about my experience with these always period panties. So I definitely don't think that this is a bad product by any means. Like I've told you guys, I have repurchased this. I've repurchased boxes and boxes and boxes. I've actually been meaning to do this review for like a year at this point, and have just always pushed it off. But it's something that I do repurchase. It's just not something that I opt for regularly when on my period. This is definitely like something like a special occasion. Like I said, having really bad cramps, having just extreme bloating, and you just want to feel as comfortable as humanly possible, I would absolutely recommend these. Like I said, seven underwear for $7.99 isn't terrible, but it's just not something that I feel like is cost effective, especially in this economy, honey. You gotta move smart. So I do love the 360. I love that I've never had any leaks or any smell. But those cons definitely are worth noting as well. So if you have tried these, please let us know down below. I would love to know you guys' experience with these always pads as well. And any other period panties that you guys have tried, because it's something that I've really been enjoying trying lately. So yeah, you guys, that is the end of this review. Again, thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in to Minksmas. So the 7 days have been a ball. Okay, I have had a time trying to film and upload and edit and get everything up and out for you guys. So I really do hope that you guys enjoyed. Like I said, happy holidays, happy new year, and I can't wait to see what we do next year. So just know I love you guys so much. I'm wishing you guys all types of joy and happiness, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.